Hello, it's January 19th, 2026. I am Rob.
I'm Maria.
And we're going to give you our trades for the week. No one on the internet will give you trades on Sunday or Monday for the entire week, but we do. So let's get started, Maria. And I am going to rely on you. Look at this just for a marker. These are January 19th, 2026 trades for the week. Just so you know here, we're going to go here and we're going to click on this and we're going to go, there we are. So first of all, our motto is math makes money. We believe that in mathematical trading when it comes to the 0DTE SPX.
And we have some exciting news.
We have some exciting news. We have a new
Discord.
And if you go to the description of this video and all new videos we have, you'll see a Discord where you can speak to us in real time and we will answer all your questions. And other people in the Discord will answer the question. It's kind of a math-based Discord, but we do have some fun stuff in there as well.
We have some characters in there.
And we might make a Crazy Ivan channel. Someone asked for a Crazy Ivan channel.
Yeah? That'd be fun.
Yeah, I know. And maybe an earnings channel, which see how I segue. Oh, earnings. No. Before we do earnings, a new live show at 3:45 every single day. 3:45, we're going to do 1551 trades. And we'll do some real trades in real time. We'll go over our profit and loss every single day. Full transparency is what we're all about. And also, I'm thinking I will be there Monday through Friday. I know I will. And you will be there
Fridays.
Fridays only, because that's your busiest time of the day, because you still trade with what we like to call
fingers.
Fingers. That is correct. The fickle finger of fate. For those of you that used to watch Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In, that's right. So, and we also have earnings news. Maria, what is our earnings news?
Well, we know earnings are coming up. Mainly February and March. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a small report on how we pick stocks to do earnings. So that should be interesting.
That should be a lot of fun. And you're going to do the overall report, and then what you do, like a report the day of earnings before the earnings come out for each one?
Well, I'll go through each stock and tell you as to why I'm going to either do an earning or what type of play I might do. And what it's good for. And then the day before earnings, we'll go ahead and we will, I will give you what I'm going to do, basically.
Okay. And are you going to have videos if you decide not to? You're going to tell, if you're not to do it, you'll explain why.
That's in the report. I'll know that. This is how I weed out the ones with earnings.
Okay. Great. Cool. That's very cool. All right. So let's do this. Let's go to our next one. So what we do here, if you don't know, what we do for our SPX trades is we do millions of back tests every single week. We use Vera 2.0, our AI assistant, to process those trades. And then we do it entirely 100% with bots so that I can go surfing all day in water, not on the internet. And I don't do any trading during the day. Maria trades all day, and so does our son Tyler, trades all day long, every day. And you guys use Vera 2.0 8 hours a day? Is that fair?
Yeah. Well, pretty much.
Yeah, nonstop. So, okay.
If it's not for trading, if it's for other things.
For cooking or fashion or shoes, of course.
Everything.
Yep, shoes, sure, everything. Yeah, cooking, shoes, everything. All right, so we're going to be just talking about 0DTEs here. We're going to talk about multiple intertriangle condors and exponential moving averages. If you do not know what those are, then check out the videos on our channel. I'm talking fast just because I want to get through a lot of material here quickly. Since we do two challenges. One is a $30,000 challenge, which started on October 1st with $30,000 in the account. And then we started a second challenge with $1 million in the account on the same day. That's 110 calendar days, 75 trading days. We've done a total of 10,039 trades.
Who's counting?
Who's counting, that's right. And so we're probably not going to be talking about percentages anymore because people get all bent out of shape about the percentages. So, different ways to calculate them. So we're just going to tell you, here's how much we started with, here's how much money we made or lost today, and here's how much money is in the account. When we talk about money, it is after paying fees, it's after paying commissions, and it's after paying slippage. It's actually money in your pocket if you had done the exact same trades with the exact same buying power that we had. And by the way, a $30,000 account is buying power. And the $1 million account is $1 million of buying power. And also, you need to understand risk tolerance, because if Maria has $100 million in the bank and I have $1 million in the bank, and each of us is trading $1 million, we have far different risk tolerance, right? You're willing to lose it all. Well, I mean, you got $100 million in the bank. I mean, it'd be nice if you could hand a little to me to something, but help brother out, but still. But if I got only $1 million and I'm investing all $1 million, my risk tolerance is very, very low, right? So my max drawdown, things like that. Also, don't just follow us. Our attorneys want you to know that you might lose all your money. But more importantly, our contracts and trades vary. We don't show you all of our trades online. We use 14 different strategies. We only show you 2. We do 150 trades. We only show you 20. So it's very different. Risk tolerances are very different. Buying power is different. Certainly our product mix is different. don't just follow us, but at least you can see what we're doing. You can follow along, and full transparency is what we're all about. All right, Maria, let's walk them through the $30,000 account. Where are we?
Okay, $30,000 account as of October 1st. Profit and loss, $11,700. Daily profit, $156. And the capture rate is 7.3%.
Nice. And so, wow, that's great.
1,833 trades.
Nice. Very nice. All right.
That big dip you had there.
Yeah, I see that. That's the beginning of the year. You gotta pay the piper once in a while. It's not all upside, right? You don't win every day. That's for sure. It's when you have 12-day losing streak, that's when, wife and kids look at you like, what the heck are you doing? All right, so here we go.
On the $1 million account, also started October 1st. Profit and loss here is $341,500. Average daily profit of about $4,500 a day. And that capture rate is 13.3%.
And I would say that is the most, we make about $100,000 a month on this particular account. It started at $1 million. It's up at $1.3 million plus now. So, the buying power, and we use it all for buying power. So, if you have an account that's $1.3 million, I would highly not recommend that you use all of your buying power. I typically use 65 to 85% of my buying power, depending on how much I have in the queues at the time for my daily SPX. But again, I have a high risk tolerance and I have assets in the bank that I'm not trading with. So that's kind of a protection situation. I'm most proud here of the capture rate of 13.3%. Before we started using AI, we were at like 5 to 7. Then we went to Vera 1.0, we were at 9 to 10. And now that Vera 2.0, we're at 13.3. Granted, it's only been 75 trading days, I guess, and 10,000 trades. It sounds like a lot, but we normally used to do 30,000 a year. Now we're going to do 40,000. Looks like this year. So kind of increasing. All right, let's go on to the next one. Here the trades are next, and these are MEC and EMAs, and we're going to show you the premium, trade type, stop loss, swing width, entry time, and profit target. Drum roll, please, Maria. Here they are. Notice how we've got this, kind of looks like hieroglyphics, but the first column is the premium. That's $1.45, and what that means is you're going to sell the short leg on the. Go ahead.
You have 8, and you said 6.
Thank you for pointing that out. Thank you for pointing that out. We do have 8, and we did say 6. 6 is because that's our marketing, 6 trades a day, Sunday at 6, 6 at 6.
Well.
But we always were 6, and then we give the gambler special at 15.51, just a little extra bonus trade. And then now that the account has gotten bigger, you can put on 8 a day. The red one would be the one that I would not put on if I didn't have enough money to do it. Some people don't have 30,000 in buying power, and so they don't want to put on that extra trade. But the P145, that means you're going to sell the short for $1.45 or as close as possible, and you're going to sell the short call for $1.45 or as close as possible. It's going to be multiple entry iron condor because you're selling both sides, a put credit spread and a call credit spread. Stop loss will be 95% on both spreads. Wing width is 50 on both spreads. The T, that's the time. That's New York time. So 10:01 for the first one. Profit target 0. They're all profit target 0. They're all width 50. They're all stop loss 95. They're all multiple entry iron condors. The only 2 variables you have to worry about is the premium and the time. We try to make it really simple. Notice that there's 3 trades at noon. I would not do that because you're going to have some correlation risk. But this is what the numbers prove out. Remember, this is based on millions and millions of back tests, millions and millions of trades over the last 6 months. And these are the top trades, the quote unquote best trades as determined by Vera and with some intervention by me as well. Quite a bit of intervention by me doing some analysis that is proprietary to what we do. So here are the 6 trades a day by, you're probably asking, Maria, can we see them by P&L?
Yes, Rob, can we see them by P&L?
I'm glad you asked. We can see them by P&L, and here they are. And note that the noons are the best, even though the third one, even though it's one of the top 3, we're not going to put it on. Notice also the second to the bottom one, although still in the top 8 of millions of backtests, it's 1551. We are the only ones on the internet that will tell you to trade at that time of day. People will tell you, oh, you can't make any money after 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Absolutely false. If you do the backtest, millions of backtests, you will find that 1551 is one of the best times. So there we are. Let's go.
That may change in the future, but
Absolutely.
Right now, right.
And that's why we test it. And it changes every single week. These trades change. And because we're doing different data sets, we're only going back 6 months. So you're dropping off a week and gaining a week.
Sure.
And so it's always in motion. Remember, the market is like a herd of sheep and they're feasting on the grass. And you don't want to be selling premium where they are. You want to be where they're not. And once they hear that, oh, Rob and Maria over here, the herd moves over to us. And so then we want to go somewhere else. And so we're always moving. We're always moving. That's why we're always back testing to find out which are the best ones. And it's all based on math. We don't care about Trump. We don't care about VWAP. We don't care about the charts. We don't care about news. We don't care about earnings. We don't care about any of that. It's all based on math. 100% based on math. All right, next one. Let's go to the $1 million account. Again, here, the P is the premium. It's for each leg, the short leg. M or E, notice that multiple entry iron condors in the morning and exponential moving averages in the afternoon. We use the 40 versus the 20 for the EMAs, the 40-minute exponential moving average versus the 20 exponential moving average. They're all 150 wide wings so that you don't have to use very much. You have to use a lot of buying power, but you don't have to pay very much for the longs, and that proves out to be most profitable. Notice there are 4 of them at noon. There are 2 of them at 9:54. There's 4 or 5 of them at 12:07. And all the profit targets are 0 here. Notice there's 4 of them. And they're all exponential moving averages at 15:51. And if you watch our show at 3:45 every evening, afternoon, you will see those trades go on live, and it's kind of exciting to see how we do 9 minutes, and you'll know what the wins or losers are. Now, Maria, you're probably asking me, well, gee, could you sort these by profit and loss?
Yes, can you? I bet you can.
You would be correct, madam. You have ESPN. You read my mind. Here they are by P&L, so you can see which ones are the best. And I love telling people about the second one, that 1551. It is great. Because like I said, no one on the internet gives you these trades a week ahead of time except for us. There's no one where you can say, what are you trading on Friday? You ask them on Monday, what are you trading on Friday? People always say, well, how would I know? I got to do blah, 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 find all this. I can tell you exactly what we're trading on Friday. I can tell you right now exactly what it is. This is them. Not only that, I can tell you 150 trades we're going to put on Friday, and here they are. People say, don't do it 1551, and say, I'll take 1551 all day long. Why is that? Because the herd says, don't sell premium at 1551, you'll lose. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell premium at 1551 because I know that we will win based on the math. All right, and you saw the results. So the proof is in the pudding. Let's finish this up, Maria. What have you got to tell us here?
Okay, not financial advice. This is just for entertainment. So, just trade at your own risk.
That's right. Trading is super risky. I'll always say you can lose all your money. Do not copy our trades. Comment below if you like live trading or AI, more Maria. If you want to see Tyler, our son, who does a lot of what do you call that? Wheel strategy and stocks I never heard of, and some Mag 7 and stuff like that. He's young, 30, so he's in touch with what's going on in the internet and all the Reddit groups and all that stuff. I forget the names of them. Robinhood, yeah, all that stuff. And then our last 9 minutes of the day thing, our back testing, whatever you want to talk about, we will answer any questions you have in the chat room. And we're going to be doing this live also 10 minutes before the open, so 5:50 every Sunday. We did Monday because of Martin Luther King. Hope you have a great trading day.
And everybody knows how to get into the Discord?
Discord is in the description in the YouTube channel for this particular description. Anything else?
No.
Say goodbye, Maria.
Goodbye, Maria.
Bye-bye.